Good morning and welcome to the show for March 3rd. My name is Scarlet Nightengale and I'm joined by Odin Satterlee.
Today on the show, we'll take a look at how Miss Souza's putting her personal touch on the Learning Commons and highlight the positive environment she is creating in that updated space.
Reporter Jasmine Clampitt and editor Kaelin will give us an inside look at Colfax's Link Crew program and inform you on how to get involved for next year.
We'll shine some light on the Colfax wrestling team and our sports highlight.
And we'll help you stay up to date on the action around campus. Welcome to the show. At the end of the fall semester, veteran staff member Miss Souza stepped into yet another role on campus when she became the head of the Learning Commons. Since then, she has transformed the Learning Commons into a collaborative and supportive enrichment space for students. With more information on this transformation, the reporter and camera op team of Xavier Szynski-Truxler and Nick Hamasaki have this story.
With the start of the spring term, Miss Souza took on a new job, Learning Commons Coordinator. In this role, Miss Souza has expanded parts of the counseling departments into the Learning Commons to help students prepare for their future, as well as she has improved on the learning environment for everyone who uses the Learning Commons.
I just want it to be a resource that's used to support the students and the staff and be a central hub for all students to feel like they can have their needs met. Everybody has a different set of needs, and this can be a place that just feels good, and you can get good work done here, and the staff feels safe about sending kids over here.
The Learning Commons, or as it's referred to by students and staff, the LC, is expanding its reach due to the relationship between Miss Souza and the counseling staff. Miss Myers, a school counselor, is invested in this partnership and sees the potential benefits.
You know, she's like offering a lot more now. So she's still doing her job as the LC coordinator, you know, checking out loaners, checking in, checking out books, but she's also doing scholarships and, like I said, resume building. She's bringing that part of her job from the counseling center over to the LC, and now students, they can either access us in the counseling department or Mrs. Souza in the LC. So I think she's just created such a pretty cool environment in there.
With the new setup, the counseling department will have more opportunities to meet one-on-one to help students explore opportunities after high school and connect them to the resources needed while in high school.
I'll be meeting with a lot of seniors for the scholarships and college and career choices. The counselors will also be over here checking in with students for dual enrollment, which they've already been doing. We also will have a lot more flexes over here. That'll be college and career based, Sierra College. Some of them will, our flexes will still be about like scholarship applying and some college questions.
Miss Souza plans to keep the Learning Commons as a professional environment for everyone throughout the day, along with creating an open space for students to study, eat, and relax, all the while offering help whenever students might need it.
But what is so great about it is such a big, unique spot that there's so many things that you can do in here. It's a nice, cozy, warm, comfy place. I sort of want it to feel like you're showing up in your own living room.
From the most productive living room on the Colfax campus, the LC, I'm Nick Hamasaki reporting for CTV, with camera op and editor Xavier Szynski-Truxler.
If you're looking to study and get some work done or relax after a long day, the Learning Commons is the place for you. I'm excited to see how the space continues to evolve in the future with Miss Souza.
Me too. Speaking of resources available for students, Colfax Link Crew is here to help. Every year, the program looks for a new group of dedicated upperclassmen who want to get involved on campus. If that sounds like you, you're in the right place. The reporter and camera op team of Jasmine Clampitt and Kaelin recently explored what makes this program unique and have all the information you need to get involved next year.
Colfax has so many clubs to join, but there's no one quite like Link Crew. Miss J, the club advisor, along with Mr. Kenzie, knows their club purpose to a T.
Link Crew's job is to be a support system, to show the babies how it's done, to make sure that they find their group and find their way and have a positive start to their high school journey, and so that they get a feel for what Colfax culture really is and should be.
With over 600 students and nearly as many different households represented on the Colfax campus, Colfax High School is a social, economically, and culturally diverse community. Link Crew leaders are recruited with that in mind.
Yeah, I would recommend becoming a Link Crew leader we as Link Crew need a diverse set of people, because the incoming freshmen are going to be artists, football people, going into skiing. So we need a diverse set of people who are from all walks of the school to help the freshmen feel welcome and accepted into our community.
Link leaders come from all over this campus. We kind of joke it's like a Breakfast Club situation. If you haven't seen that movie, you should. It's really good. Basically, all walks of life on this campus.
Want to brighten up Colfax's future and enhance the culture of our campus? Link Crew is a great place to give back to the community.
Being a Link leader is a really great way to mentor somebody else. It's a really great way to give back to a place that's given you a lot, and to leave a legacy of what you want Colfax High School to be.
During my freshman year, I didn't have that experience of bonding with my upperclassmen through Link Crew because of COVID. So I wanted to pass on an experience where we could make incoming freshmen feel comfortable coming into like a new campus and a whole new world.
Link Crew works around your schedule. They understand that their leaders are students, athletes, artists, and everything in between. The biggest commitment in Link Crew is a couple of big ticket events throughout the year.
We have freshman orientation on the Thursday before school starts. We also have some required training days before then. There will be a couple of times in the year when we ask you to get together with your flock of baby freshmen and reach out and touch base.
I know the haunted house is one that I really look forward to as being a scarer, especially with seeing the incoming freshmen come into the community center and seeing how they're coming along.
Link Crew is great for anyone who's looking to help the new freshmen or want to give back to their school. Be sure to keep an eye out for applications on the website or in the bulletin. You may even be nominated by a staff member. For Camera Up KM Day, I'm Jasmine Clampitt reporting for CTV.
As a Link leader myself, I can confidently say that this is an opportunity you do not want to miss. Remember, if you are interested in applying for Link Crew, the application will be posted on the announcements page of the Colfax website soon.
In sporting news, the girls' soccer and basketball teams both continued their playoff run last week. The girls' basketball team punched their ticket to the section title game last Tuesday for a third year in a row when they beat Rio Linda High School 45-22. The Falcons squared off against Ponderosa at the Golden One Center for the section title on Friday. We will have details on the result in our next show.
The soccer team went on the road to face the number 2 team in Division III, the Roseville Tigers. In a nail-biting game that came down to the wire, the Falcons fell 1-0, ending their season. For the seniors, Emma Menth, Quincy Mora, Kaya Dietrichs, and Samantha Reedy-Platt concluded their magnificent careers, amassing 4 straight PVL titles, 3 section titles, 1 NorCal final, and Kaya Dietrichs ends her career as the greatest goal scorer in school history. Congratulations, you have all brought great pride to the Falcon Nation.
What an awesome run, and it doesn't look like that run is going to stop anytime soon, with the leadership of Coach Dietrichs and so much young talent in the program.
I agree with that, Odin. And those 2 programs are not the only ones that made some noise in the winter playoffs. My co-anchor Odin and Nick Hamasaki have this wrestling highlight.
The Colfax boys and girls wrestling team, led by coaches McDade, Bernhardt, and Bisagno, had a successful league season. The season didn't go as perfectly as planned when they got hit with a wave of illness, sidelining many key wrestlers during a pivotal period of the season. Fighting through the illnesses, they still had 13 wrestlers compete at PVLs, with 5 of them advancing to regionals. Emmeline Mesker, Lila Hamasaki, Carter Bisagno, Dallin McDade, and Lucian Bernhardt. Lucian took first place at the league championship, posting a record of 10-0, then taking second at regionals with a record of 13-1, pushing him through to Masters, where his season came to a close with an outstanding record of 16-3. For CTV, I'm Odin Satterlee, reporting.
1, 2, 3, Colfax!
Hard to believe it, but ASB candidates are preparing to run for office for the 2025-26 school year, and CTV is excited to introduce you to all the candidates on March 10th.
And if it's nearly candidate season, that means that Olympic week must be just around the corner.
That's right, Scarlet. Olympic week is March 24th through the 28th, and CTV is working on a show that is completely dedicated to getting you ready for one of the best weeks of the year.
I have one word for you, LARP. Well, that's all we have for you today, Colfax. On our next show, you'll meet your ASB candidates.
We will have the results and highlights from the Nordic Skiing State Championships.
Until then, I'm Scarlet Nightengale for Odin Satterlee. Have a great day, Colfax.